Hey everyone, this is Jeff with ascii Systems. Yesterday, a friend of mine asked me about formatting a command to send to a laser marker using structured text. He was using a different platform than I am, but you know me, I like backup. So we're going to do it in CONCAT. So he has a few integer values coming from his PLC. First one is the program number. It's coming over as an integer value. It needs to be 4 digits going to the laser marker, so we'll have to format it correctly. The second is the counter number. This is stored as a hex value. It can be 0 to 9 or A to J. Then he has the counter value, which ranges from 1 to 255. Output is going to be his command string going to the laser marker. My friend also had a question about the size of the string variables. So in TwinCat, the default size is 80 characters, but you can define them to be whatever you want between 1 and 255. So here's an example of a 4-character string or a 7-character string. And we'll get into that a little bit more later. So the first step is going to be getting this program number, the integer program number, into the correct format. So we'll log in here. I'm just going to put a dummy value in here, so 1, 2, 3. Alright, so first we're going to convert that integer to a string value, and then we're going to add 3 zeros to the left side of that string. After that, we'll select the 4 rightmost characters and store it into our variable. So we'll toggle that and let it go through. So you can see, moved it to a string. Now we have our 0. That's it. So the other way that I want to show you to do that is using a for loop. So we'll reset everything back to clean slate. We'll load our number back in there. And then this time we're going to do the same into string conversion, store that, but we're going to figure out the length of that string and store it into this integer value. And then we're going to run through a loop from 1 to, so we want 4 characters, so 4 minus whatever our length is. So in this case it'll be 3, so we'll go 1 to 1, so it's going to loop through this loop 1 time. So we can turn that on. And you see it. Measure the length and populated our variable. Alright, so next we need to convert the counter number into an ASCII value. So his is going to be an A 99% of the time, he said. So the hex value for ASCII A is 41. So we'll put that in there. Alright, so this one's a little tricky because there's no conversion directly from a hex ASCII value to a string value. So we're going to create a pointer here and store the address of our string, our memory address of the string, into that pointer. And then we're going to take the memory of the integer value and put it into our string value. So here I'll show you how that turns out. So you can see this integer value 65 is ASCII letter A. Alright, now finally we need to take our counter value. So we'll just put something in here. 47, sure. Alright, so this one's really straightforward. It's just an integer to string conversion. So toggle that. So now we have a string value of 47 in that variable. Finally, we need to put it all together into our command string. In TwinCat, you can only concatenate 2 strings at a time, so I had to do it in a few steps here. But as you can see, we're going to take our command header, and then we're going to put our program number with that, and then we'll take that string that we just created, put our counter number on that, and then the string we created there, and add our counter value. So you can see our output string there. Now sometimes you'll want to put a delimiter at the end of your string. So in this case, I'm going to put a carriage return line feed using the $R carriage return, $L line feed at the end. So do that, and you see it populated. All right, well, that's my example. If you guys have any questions, feel free to shoot me a message.